Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, we got Juice WRLD's estate sued, man. Young Thug with the PSA, Lil Reese in denial, Boosie on the tarmac. Look who declared himself king of New York, LA, and Miami. Meek Mill coming correct again. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Hey yo, man, if this is your first time to the channel, man, you know what it is, man. It's like every other channel, man. Be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. You follow me? That notification bell is waiting for you to tap it, so go on and give it a tap, alright? And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. It helps your boy out. You follow me? A couple of folks came through letting us know they appreciate the longer vids, so, we're gonna come through with that, alright? Yo, man, I want to give a shout out to all those members that rejoined, man. We got Tay-Link, A Million, CC Davis, Mobile Slim. There's a bunch of y'all, man. Sincere cracking up, man. Thug Nasty on Spotify, man. That's quite the name. You see what I'm saying? Man, let's get to it, man. We don't got all day. That was my first story. Look, Juice WRLD passed away back in 2019, and one of his biggest hits, Lucid Dreams, which we've... Alright, look who decided to come through once again. You know what it is, alright? Hey, yo, man, I was talking with Keys the other day, man. He always got something to say. And you know what he told me, man? I was like, yo, man, are you for real with this? He said that people tend to want to believe. People tend to believe what we want to believe. All right? It's calling it the confirmation bias. I was like, I believe you told me that already. I'm almost positive of it. You see what I'm saying? There's a tendency in humans, right, to interpret facts in a way that confirms what we already believe. Okay? And so it doesn't matter how much truth you get hit with, you're gonna believe what you want to believe anyway. Anyway, Juice WRLD passed away, thank you, Keith, back in 2019, and one of his biggest hits, Lucid Dreams, which weaves Sting's Shape of My Heart into the fabric of the song, got him for his papers, since the song wasn't fully clear before it came out. Now, Juice WRLD's estate is dealing with another charge of theft. See, a dude who goes by the name of Ghost Loft says another song called Scared of Love on Juice's 2018 album, Goodbye and Good Riddance, rips off his track called So High. Now, Ghost stated that Juice has acknowledged to using 16 bars from Ghost's song, and as a result, Ghost is going after Juice's estate, prohibiting Juice's estate from profiting off of the song and writing credit. It's kind of an odd time to be looking for all that, though, ain't it? Hey, look, man, every time I think these artists have said it all, they come back to the mic and are like, is this thing on? And another thing. No, get off me. I'm going to talk, right? Listen, Thugger, yes, Young Thug, has decided to help you out if you do drugs. He didn't tell you the feds are watching. He didn't say, yo, cooling on a pill consumption, right? It's effing up your brain. No. That would make too much sense. Young Thug has stated this. Take a listen.
Doing drugs, especially pills, because they be fake. But if you do them, this is real or fake. If it glows when you put a light on it, or you put it under a light, it's real. If it don't glow, it's not a real pill. So put it on a light, and if you glow through, like you see the branding through the pill, it's a real pill. If you don't see the branding, if it's thick and it's not see-through, it's not a real pill.
Now, he did start off by saying don't do them, but his next line is, but if you do it, this is how you can tell if it's real or if it's fake. Isn't that similar to like when OJ was like, yo, I didn't kill her, but if I did, this is how it probably went down, right? Is it like a rapper saying, we don't kill, but if we do, these are the reasons why and how we would do it. I wouldn't cheat, but let's say I did. I wouldn't go here, I wouldn't go there, right? Thugger said, quote, don't do drugs, especially pills, because they be fake. But if you do them, if it glows and you put a light on it, if you put it under a light, it's real. Thank you, Thugger. We were dying to know whether the pills that we're consuming are real or not. Look, I never even thought about it, right? But now I'm like, how the hell would I not have thought about it? Like, people sell oregano and parsley, right? And add roach spray and formaldehyde to the herb, so why wouldn't they give you a sugar pill? I mean, who you gonna tell? We reported to you that Lil Reese found himself being on the business end of the Popo's nightstick. It was stated that police was called to his crib where they found his girlfriend with a busted lip. And she stated that Reese grabbed her by the hair and hit her with a closed fist. I mean, I could have sworn that was called a punch. Anyway, Lil Reese has come out on social media and stated, quote, "Don't believe half the ish you see on the internet. All I'ma say, like they said, wait, hey, let me read this again. My bad. You know, my reading skills sometimes, like I ain't had my coffee this morning. Don't at me, okay? Don't believe half of the ish you see on the internet. All I'ma say, like they said, my bad. Don't believe half of the issue. See, you gotta add the full sentence, man. You gotta write it clearly, fam. Okay, let me not get that Lil Reese, because don't believe half of the issue see on the internet is all I'ma say. Like they said, I was blind and got beat up. I was in a car crash and a shootout. Only thing that happened, new interview on the way. Whatever. Look, if anyone could say don't believe what you see on the internet, Lil Reese could definitely say that. We all saw the man lying against the wall with a pool of blood under his head about 2 weeks ago, and your boy came out yesterday without one mark on his face, and we all like, well, wait, didn't we just see him? And he like, no. All right, look, someone came through in the comment section and said, please tell me you ain't beat no itch up, right? Which is a crazy statement to begin with. Lil Reese responded by saying, quote, false information, stop believing these blogs. Well, fortunately for us, we are a vlog, like with a V. You see what I'm saying? So technically, he ain't really talking about us, unless, of course, he mentions us, which I'm not really dying for him to do in the first place. Hey, look, man, nothing is worse, right, than going on a trip somewhere and needing a lineup, and your joint is looking crazy. You see, you got a widow's peak, right? Or your hairline is looking all shabby, right? But if you're Lil Boosie, your barber will show up at the airport, clippers in hand, ready to give you that lineup necessary to look proper for your trip. Yo, take a look.
And check to be sure the bin can close. If it's full, feel free to close it. Larger
You see that, man? The barber is on deck, right? Making sure the man looks crisp before he boards his flight. Don't that make you tight with your barber? Right? I'm about to go look for my barber right now. Look, on the real, right? I be feeling bad for folks. Cats really be believing their own hype, man. And it's sad because don't no one else be agreeing with folks when they make certain statements. Look, here is a statement, right? Your boy has declared himself king of New York, Miami, and LA. You like, yo, who's the cornball this time? I won't answer that question, but Diddy has crowned himself king of New York, LA, and Miami. Yo, take a look.
And I respect the hustle, so that's why I'm here. And we have a lot of kings, but baby, you understand? And so, we're gonna put some respect on the name and some love on it. And since I'm king of New York, Miami, and LA, I come with greetings from the other empires, and I pay respect to you.
Hey, yo, whose man's is this? Right? Like, he must be clowning. He's got to be clowning because, whatever. And finally, look, attention, good people of Celebs Source, attention. Meek Mill, who did I just mention? That's right, Meek Mill, has called on deck several members of the New York legislature, right? You like, what for? I'm getting to it. My boy Meek Mill is advocating the legislative body. You like, oh, he's your boy now. Hey, look, man, when people do good, they my boy. If they ain't doing good, I ain't feeling them. You see what I'm saying? My bad. Look, the legislative body is the lawmaking body of New York State. And Meek Mill called them out talking about they need to pass the Less is More Act. Now, this bill would eliminate incarceration for technical parole violations as well as numerous other reforms to the criminal justice system. See, this is what we talking about, Meek. You see what I'm saying? More stories like this is what folks want to hear, okay? Even though we low-key want to be hearing nonsense too, but I'm saying this is what we need to hear. Look, just knowing that you're using your influence to try to get past this bill or what have you, the legislature, whatever it is, right? Law, is what folks need to see, fam. Meek used his tweeting powers for good this time and posted, quote, I am calling on New York State legislature, right, to pass the Less is More Act before they leave town next week. Close quote. Because you know these cats will go on vacation and front like it was so much work sitting in a room doing nothing. Meek continued to tweet out, quote, we need meaningful parole reform in New York State now, right? Close quote. And Meek didn't just stop there. Your boy tagged New York State Senate Majority Leader Andrea Stewart, Cousins, and Speaker of the New York State Assembly Carl E. Heastie in the post. Now, after posting that magic, right, New York State Senator Brian Benjamin responded by saying, quote, yes, we need to pass the Less is More in New York now. Thank you at Meek Mill for the support. You see that, man? See, now, that's big dog moves right there, for real, right? Now, according to the lessismore.org, approximately 35,000 people under active parole supervision in New York State, right, at almost any time can see their efforts to successfully rejoin the workforce and reintegrate into their families and their communities disrupted by reincarceration for technical violations, okay? The site explains that this drives up the population in the state prisons and local jails, wasting taxpayer money. Look, check this out, man. These private prisons are fueled by greed. You knew this. This explains why our country, the United States, has the highest numbers of incarceration on the planet. That's right, I said the planet, which is crazy. Look, I need you to follow me on this for a sec, okay? I won't be before you long. This is why voting makes a difference. A lot of the music of our culture, right, in particular, pushes crime. And the industry, in its own odd twist, pumps dollars into crime music, which floods our culture with criminal ideologies. Crime is then practiced by those that drink in the ideologies, right? Because that's what's hot in the streets, okay? Resulting in folks being captured and incarcerated in the slave pen for profit prison systems. Prisons, slave pens, whatever, the same thing, right? Rappers wind up talking about like, yeah, I've been locked up. Yeah, I've been in slavery. Like they should get a medal for that ish, right? Then, if you happen to get out of the slave pen, the slightest thing gets you put right back in, validating their need for bigger and stronger law enforcement in our communities while increasing taxes, which then fill the pockets of greedy and greasy politicians that sell communities off to the highest bidder to for-profit prison systems, right? Like, they love criminal hip-hop music. The hotter the track, the more influential. And the more influential, the more imprisoned. And the more imprisoned, the more money they get. That's why the 10th commandment is real, right? Don't be greedy. Look, you see how it touches absolutely all of us, and we don't even know each other. You see what I'm saying? You like, I ain't tuning in for all that. Then your slow behind is on the wrong channel, ain't it? Hey, yo, man, this may not be your cup of tea, but that ain't my problem. Hey, yo, man, salute to Meek Mill for that, man. Real talk. We definitely respect artists using their influence for good, man. Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. You see what I'm saying? What could we do, right, to keep more of our culture out of prison? You see what I'm saying? Doesn't that mean we have to support more artists, maybe like J. Cole? You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Toby Nwigwe? If y'all don't know about Toby Nwigwe, you need to hit that YouTube up and type in Toby, Tobe, Nwigwe, right? This cat is on point. This is hot hip-hop, for real. You see what I'm saying? Not all this other bull-ish. Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.